twist.
Flip.
So you were saying, Malik?
Right, so we got all this cyanide, right? And it would be super easy to just dump it in the well and kill everyone. But I'm thinking, let's make this interesting, right?
Excuse me.
What's up?
Oh, nothing to worry about. It seems the young gentleman is causing trouble downstairs. The guards will handle it.
Young guy? Did he say what he looks like?
Tall, handsome, unusual clothes.
Spiky hair?
Yes, how'd you know?
I fold, and I'm retiring. Right now.
What is the meaning of this?
Surely a little bit of flesh like him doesn't scare you, does he?
Yeah, what gives?
Grim, you remember 15 years ago, that town that we burnt to cinders?
Oh, the one with the new hospital.
No, the one with all the children and puppies.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah. And you remember there was that one kid left alive, about 5 years old, and you thought it'd be really cute just to beat him up, taunt him, and leave him there.
You don't think that...
Never leave them alive. I told you that. They have awful vengeful streaks. I guarantee you that this guy downstairs is that kid, having spent the last 15 years training to be the deadliest fighter on the planet. And he's probably come here with the express purpose of wearing you as a boutonniere.
Ridiculous!
You just had to make him wear his dad's head as a hat, didn't you? They remember that stuff.
Well, even if you are right, we can handle him.
No, if that were true, I wouldn't be getting the next plane off this continent.
What, you think we can't take this punk?
Look, let me tell you how this is going to happen. First, he's going to plow his way through the renegades on the first floor and make it up to the second floor where the traps are. Those aren't going to stop him either because he's probably memorized the timing, so they're useless too. When he gets to the third floor, you'd send me down to kill him.
Naturally.
Right, we'd exchange insults, he'd make me mad, I'd do my get really huge and stomp around routine.
Which would crush him.
If he wanted to stand still, but he's small and fast and probably knows about the weak spot on the back of my neck. Couple hits there and bam, I'm a quadriplegic.
That's absurd!
Fourth floor, you send out Malik here, because he's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you'd manage to cut him up a little bit.
Oh, cut, I love to cut.
Except, you get too carried away. You're too predictable when you get excited. He'd see your pattern, and then he'd hammer you with some cheapness you can't do a thing about.
What?
Look, you remember Stiletto? Last month he's fighting some plucky young hero and gets hung up in a corner. His wife's a widow now. And Tank got flipped over onto his back and couldn't move while do-gooders just sliced him to ribbons.
Well, he wouldn't get past me.
Bzzzt, wrong. You'd strut in there and try to seduce the pants off him, but it'll turn out that he only had one true love, and we barbecued her or something, so there'll be none of that.
That's not all I do, you know.
Sure, you fly around and start shooting lightning at him.
Lasers. I shoot lasers.
Whatever. It looked like you're winning for a while, but then he'll notice all those mirrors you keep in your room.
What? I like me. Is that wrong?
He's gonna pick one of them up and reflect that crap right back at you. Crispy fried cougar.
I am only 320.
And last but not least, Grim here. No offense, boss, but I know you'll stroll out with a glass of wine and ramble on for 15 minutes about how awesome you are. The two of you will fight, and it'll be pretty even.
Not for long.
Yeah, you'll use that special move you keep talking about and really let him have it.
Final Crusher.
And you'd have him on the ropes. But instead of doing him in, you'd start yammering on for another 10 minutes about how much he sucks. That'll piss him off, and suddenly it's, whoops, here comes his latent powers, I didn't see that coming.
What?
He'd pull off some incredible ultimate move that nobody's seen in 2 centuries, and your last thoughts before being dissolved into powder will be...
Impossible!
Exactly.
How could you be so certain? He could be another peasant chump with a black belt.
Or a lucky drunk.
Or maybe an aggressive salesperson.
It's the hair. They always have spiky hair. As soon as the hero breaks out the hair wax, take out life insurance, my friends.
Sir, he's made it past the traps on the second floor.
Bye.
Well done, Wimbledon.
Yeah, I suppose spiky hair is just so last generation.
Unless he's got short, brown, scruffly hair and a 5 o'clock shadow, I ain't worried.